what's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte coming to you with another live stream. We are back today for Game 6 between the New York Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes. It's been a good game so far, and we're hoping that it's going to follow up in today's live stream. We have a great game so far. Listen, what do they say? The most dangerous leads in hockey? It's a 2-goal lead. Carolina with a 3-1 lead over the Rangers. And, the Rangers kind of had this this series up 3-0 at one point. But they always say the most difficult game to win is that fourth game. And this is a really good example of that. Across the league, there's been a lot of interesting things going on in terms of the playoffs and non-playoff related and all that kind of stuff. So, of course, tonight, kind of previewing tonight's game, it's the Vancouver Canucks hosting the Edmonton Oilers at 10 p.m. Eastern. That'll be Game 5. So that is kind of the lingering series compared to everybody else. Everybody else is in Game 6 and 7. They'll be doing Game 5 tonight in Vancouver. Last night, the Colorado Avalanche kept their playoffs hopes alive as they were down 3-1 to Dallas in Dallas for last night's game, losing both home games in Colorado. It looked like this was a for sure done series for Colorado. But then you remember, Cale Makar, Nathan MacKinnon, they're all on this team. They weren't going to give up that quick. So it was a really good game, 5-3 win for the Avs. 3 goals combined between MacKinnon and Makar, and they find themselves going into Game 6 tomorrow night, which should be a very good game. And of course, leading into tomorrow, of course, at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have the Panthers taking on the Bruins in Boston for Game 6. The Florida Panthers could clinch that series, and also Boston could get eliminated. And also, for the Bruins, they're looking to extend that series to send it to 7 back down in Florida. And then again, Game 6 between Colorado and Dallas. That is going to be in Colorado at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. So far in this game, this has been a really good game so far. And like I said, kind of looking at the charts and things like that, this is exactly what I expected to see, is a tight series. I know the first 3 games obviously went pretty good for the Rangers, but a lot of those games were kind of toss-ups. You really could have said, you know what, I wouldn't be surprised if that team won. And either way, both teams have played really well. And now maybe we're seeing kind of the adjustment in this series to where it's just closer than people were giving it credit. Right here you could see Sebastian Aho with the first goal of the game. That's his second straight game now getting a goal. It's good to see him getting on the board. Vinny Trocheck gets on the board again against his former team in the Hurricanes. Seth Jarvis on the power play. That's huge for Carolina. They've been struggling on the power play this series. Good to see them getting on the board. And then Marty Necas as well. So Carolina's kind of guys that have been quiet recently in this series. They did well in the Islanders series, but were kind of quiet through, really, like I said, through the last little bit of games. And maybe they heard the people saying, we got to wake up, we got to get going. And they've been playing a lot better. Really good stuff there from the Hurricanes. Like I said, Trocheck getting on the board. He's keeping his point streak alive, I believe, with that one. Shots on goal, 17-11 in favor of Carolina. So the Hurricanes are playing like the team that is the team with their playoff hopes, at stake here. Hits 20-9. So the Rangers are laying a lot of hits, but is that because the Hurricanes have the puck, right, and they're just hitting them after they give up possession, or is that just indicative of the Rangers playing more difficult? I don't really know. But there's a lot more hits, pretty much double the hits compared to the Hurricanes for the New York Rangers. And maybe that's part of their strategy to throw off the Hurricanes. I'm not really sure, but there's a lot to unpack there. Rough night for Igor Shesterkin. 14 saves on 17 shots. Definitely not his best performance. It's one of those things that, listen, you're going to have off nights, and that seems to be the case right now for Igor. I think he could bounce back. I'm not overly concerned, but that is something that we need to watch for here as we get into the third period. And, in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if the Rangers somehow tied this and sent it to overtime, but I just don't know I don't know who's going to do it, right? Who's going to step up? Because I think they're going to really key in on guys like Panarin and Zibanejad. I think it's going to end up having to be like it's going to have to be an Alexander Wenberg or a Capo Caco or a Lafreniere. I think it's going to have to be one of those guys. And I think that Carolina is saying to themselves, listen, if the Rangers are going to tie this game, it's not going to be because of Panarin or Zibanejad, right? We need somebody else to go in there, and they're going to have to find a way to get it done because we're going to shut down everybody else. I think that's kind of what we're looking at. And we've seen that throughout this series, right? We've seen goals from Jacob Trouba. We've seen some goals from Will Cully, guys like that. You're going to need somebody like that to step up big here for the Rangers. So the third period should be starting here relatively shortly. Should be a pretty exciting third period nonetheless. All right, so the third period is officially underway between the Rangers and the Hurricanes. This is a huge period here for Freddie Anderson because for Freddie Anderson, he's had kind of an up and down playoffs. This is the type of game he could really lock it in here. And again, for another game, the Rangers only have 14 shots on net the entire game. Just really locking things down. This is the Carolina we saw during the last couple months of the regular season. Good chance there for Jarvis, but I don't know who deflected. I think it was Schneider. One of the Rangers got a tip on it. He's tired. Whoa. Trouba was looking to lay out Sveshnikov. Shesterkin, what was that? That was a pop fly, and you just completely missed it. Good Lord, Igor. Woof. Oh my God. Martinook almost just wired one. Whew. Oh, he's going to want that one back. That was a great op. What a pass by Natchez. Oh, man. Hit the crossbar. Oh, man. He just missed it. Wow. So they're chanting Freddie. I don't know if they're trying to get him off his game. I hate when teams chant for their goalie, like for them, because it almost makes them think too much. And we know how goalies are. They're weird with that stuff. You probably don't want to be calling out your goalie, even if it's good, in the middle of the game. I don't know what's going on with the Rangers defense. It just looks a little bit off. Rangers win the faceoff. That's big. Yeah, for some reason in the first period, I saw the Rangers were really struggling in the faceoff dot. I don't know what was going on with that, but they were not winning a lot of faceoffs at all. Oh, Keandre Miller had a real good chance. Wow. Oh my God, Gensel. What a shot. How did that not go in? Oh my God. Wow. They are sniping Shesterkin right now. Jeez, that's the second one they could have scored here. Well, here's the thing. If the Rangers come back and win this game somehow, they're going to look back at those two shots and say, damn, if we got one of those, who knows if we'd even be here. Let's see. I'm going to go with 4-2 Carolina being the final. I think the Rangers get one, and then I think Carolina's going to get an empty netter. Carolina's defense just looks locked in. And the Rangers defense just looks a little sloppy. Like they're letting the Hurricanes come in, get pretty good opportunities. They're not following the guy that's coming in, like the second guy coming in after the initial rush. That guy usually gets lost because everybody's looking at the puck. Carolina's been able to capitalize on that, getting a couple good opportunities here. They scored. Chris Kreider. Wow. So there you go. So Chris Kreider scores to cut it from 3-1 to 3-2. Oh man, so we got 13 minutes left. Let's see. Oh, oh man, this is gonna be interesting. How did that go in? Oh man, that was a gift. That was a gift for Kreider, but I mean that's being in the right place, right time. Oh man, that's tough for Anderson. That's a tough one. Wow. So there we go. So now we have a 1-goal game here. Like I said, I still think Carolina is going to ultimately win this game, but this is on pace right now, right? It's 3-2. I think it's going to be 4-2. Shesterkin just doesn't look right either. I don't know what's going on with him, but he definitely seems a little bit off, and I don't know if that's because of the pressure or because just whatever. He doesn't look too good right now. And you could tell, like, he'll do that. He'll miss, like, simple, like, dump-ins or, like, a simple shot on net. Like, it's a mental thing. But I just find it interesting how he does that sometimes. And I don't know. I kind of hope it goes to Game 7 because this has been a really good series. Like, as much as I want Dallas to win that series over Colorado, like, I wouldn't be upset if it went to 7 games. I think these series, those two in particular, and no discredit to Vancouver, Edmonton, and Boston, Florida, but I think Dallas, Colorado, and the Rangers and Hurricanes, those two series, in my opinion, are the best series of the Final Four left. Of the Final Four series, those two in particular I really like. And I think they're just evenly matched. There's a lot of skill on both sides. And they, like I said, it's not like I think Boston and Florida, even if the Bruins somehow send this to Game 7, like I just don't think they're a good matchup against the Florida Panthers. And for Vancouver Edmonton, it's been good for a different reason. But I don't think whoever wins that series is going to the Cup final. I think it's going to end up being Colorado or Dallas. Are they doing another TV timeout? No way. Oh, they're not. Okay. Carolina is giving like no room to the Rangers. Wow. So a little bit of a press here by the Rangers. They needed to though. This is I expect for the rest of this game, honestly, for the Rangers for the Rangers to be pressing here. Um, they don't want to go back for a Game 7, but it kind of looks like it right now. Oh! Oh my god. Is this something that happens to... Trouba just ran over one of the Rangers. I don't know who it was. But the same thing happened in the Islander series. The Islander ran over his teammate, and then Carolina came up with it.
That's him.
That gives me bad first round vibes. Because the Islanders did the same thing against Carolina in the first round. They ran into their teammate at center ice and Carolina scored, but in this case they didn't score at least, but jeez. I'm sure that's going to get memed. The Rangers won a penalty. I don't know. It didn't look like it did, but I think he's just trying to draw the penalty. No way. I think Carolina's going to get a penalty here.
For?
Delay a game. He threw the puck over the out of play.
You're still gonna say that we embellished it?
Why would I say that? They didn't. Can't embellish that. They are arguing whether he did or not, because I don't think he saw it. And he's kind of sitting there saying he knows for certain it did. He just wants the power play.
Wouldn't you?
No. No penalty. All right. I think it did deflect off Lafreniere's stick. They're kind of showing the replay. It did look like it hit his stick. I don't know for certain, but... Oh man, I think Carolina got away with one. I think Shea just poked it right out of play, but I don't think there was enough for them to see it. They can't review that. I just hate how it takes so long for them. I like that they talk to each other to figure it out. I just don't like how it takes so long to do simple things like that. Oh, Carolina scores right here. Oh my God, Shesterkin just saved a massive goal. Holy crap. Wow. I think Ranger fans are going to be pissed about that no call, though, for the out of play. It did look like a delay of game. Great save by Anderson. So Jordan Stahl with a cross check. So now here we go. So the Rangers with a power play. Yeah, I think Zibanejad definitely sold that a little bit, but it's a penalty, but I don't like it. Yeah, Zibanejad definitely went into the boards pretty easy there. I don't know. I don't like that. This is the stuff though with like it's the fact that the players embellish it often enough now. It sucks. It really that never used to be a thing in hockey. It was always a soccer thing or a football thing. Oh, they're diving. It's now officially a hockey thing. Now, should Jordan Stahl have cross-checked him in the back at all? No, but I don't know. He kind of went into the boards pretty easy there. So let's see if the Rangers can tie this up. This is what they usually do, though. The Rangers win games, tie games with those power play goals. Let's see. See if they could get that cookie here. Burns just took out somebody. I don't know who he just destroyed. What happened there? What's going on, Louise? Cats and six. Cats and six. Yeah, Burns just destroyed Trocheck behind the net. I don't know what created that problem, but holy. Yeah, I'm excited for that game tomorrow night, Luis. That's going to be a good game. No way they tied it. It's showing on my scorecard that they tied it, so I guess they tie it here. Holy shit. I want to know who got the goal. Of course, they scored on the power play again. Let's see who got it. Panarin. Wow. It sounded like somebody tipped it in. Oh, yeah, Kreider got the tip. Bob the Brick Wall. Looking for a shutout performance? Look out for that. Yeah, Bobrovsky's been really good this year. I'm expecting him to do... That's playoff Bobrovsky right there. That's what he does. What can I do about that?
Leave it alone.
Anything else I could do other than that?
Yeah, come to bed.
I know, I'm tired. I want to. And you jinxed it because they're going overtime now.
Why? How much time is left?
7 minutes.
Pardon.
And they just tied it. Bob versus Igor would be crazy matchup. Rangers fumble. It would be crazy. Yeah. I don't think they're going to fumble this one here. I don't know. Now that they tied the game, they have all the momentum. I don't know. Yeah, they're talking about it now. Carolina, like in the first 10 minutes of the third period, Martinook hit the crossbar, and I think it was Natchez or Aho. They hit the post. What could have been right now? Could have been 4-3, could have been 5-3 Carolina. They were unable to score those goals earlier. We talked about it. We said it right here. There we go. So 5 minutes left here in the third period. Man, completely new hockey game. So what do you guys think now for game number 6 here? The Rangers down 3-1 heading into the third period. They have now tied the game at 3. I don't know. I don't even know who to pick to win, let alone who's going to score the goal here. But I'm going to go with this. If Carolina wins the game, it's going to be Martinook. Martinook gets the game winner for Carolina. For the Rangers, God, I hate to say this. For the Rangers, I'm going to go with Lafreniere. So we'll see who gets it done. $5:25 left. The Rangers have gotten, I guess, I think they had like 14 shots to start the third period. They now have 9 shots in the third period.
This one, first one.
The Rangers scored again. Who got the goal?
Ryder.
No way.
15:41.
So the Rangers just completely took this game. Wow. Well, at least it didn't go to over. I can't even say that.
Shush.
No.
There's a lot of time.
How did this go in, though? That's what I want to know. Oh my God, Carolina could have got the puck out too. Oh my God. Oh, that's another missed clearing attempt by the Hurricanes. That's the kiss of death, especially in the playoffs. Kreider tips it in again. Holy crap. Wow.
I know.
I don't even know what to say, guys. Wow. That is wild. Bad defense by Carolina, though. He's wide open. Great pass, though. Who passed that puck?
Lindgren.
Wow, they're going to miss him this summer. I remember when that... Oh, there's a kid crying. Don't show the kid crying, please. Come on. That's not right. Oh, man. That just makes it worse. Oh. That sucks. That sucks for the Hurricane fans. I do feel for you. Well, you know what? Welcome to the world of being an Islander fan for 5 minutes. Because you know what? I hate to do this, but the Islanders, you kind of did this to the Islanders in the first round. So it takes away a little bit of the pain, but I do feel bad. I do get it. Unbelievable. Third period natural hat trick by Chris Kreider. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I want to know what you guys think when you can. Let me know what you guys think here, because I don't know what else to say. Carolina has not been getting the puck out of their zone, though, cleanly. That whole shift leading up to the goal, there was 3 missed attempts to get the puck out of the zone. Just, for some reason, just couldn't do it. Good save there. 2:48 to go. Oh my God. Svechnikov point blank. Oh. Bro, how did Caro? Yeah, Carolina, this is a tough game for the Hurricanes, man. Carolina blow a 3-1 lead. And thank you for joining us. This is incredible. I'm telling you, this was the game I think the Rangers said, enough's enough. Carolina's been having problems getting the puck out of their own end, and they took a bad penalty. It was a stupid one. I don't really like the call to begin with. And see, this is the stuff when I get annoyed with the officiating. And I'm not, and listen, I'm not the person that's gonna do this, but I am. I have no skin in this fight. I hate both teams, honestly, as an Islander fan. I don't like when the refs call a penalty with less than 10 minutes left in the third period for a call like that. Unless it is completely egregious, unless it is a full-on breakaway that is stopped, you should not be calling that penalty. I'm sorry. I know Carolina Hurricane fans are going to use that as an excuse. It's easy to sit there and say kill the penalty, right? But we know how that goes. Like I said, I have no bias. I have no skin in the fight here. I'm disappointed with the officiating calling that. That's my opinion. You could agree or disagree with me on that, but that's where I stand. And tonight, Kreider scored 5, 6, and 7 goals of this year's playoffs in the third period. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that either. That's crazy. So Carolina's pulled their goaltender. And thank you for joining us, Don. What's going on? A couple of you guys jumping in here. Yeah, I think we're all just dumbfounded trying to figure out how to explain this one. At least they're not showing the little kids crying. The adults crying, that's funny. Not the little kids. That's too far for me. I wonder what Carolina's admin is going to put in on their Twitter tonight, right? Are they crying? They're going to show all the pictures of their fans crying? Because they're saying that an awful lot about the Islanders last round. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hurricane fans, but I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not. That's why this series, I'm just happy somebody's going to be miserable at the end of this because I don't like either one. I was hoping for a Game 7 just for the Rangers to win. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. With the way this game was going, I was fully expecting a Game 7 here. But I think this is a good lesson for the Rangers that, listen, that fourth game, when they say that stupid quote of the fourth game's the hardest to win, it is. It truly, truly is. Because that other team is going to give everything they possibly have. You have to be ready for that. And I think the Rangers, like I said, there's a lot of veterans, there's a lot of experience on this team. This is still a valuable lesson to them. That's funny. Earlier I saw a guy in an Oilers jersey. I think his GPS brought him to the wrong place. I think you're right there, Key. Look at that. The Carolina Hurricane tux. That's pretty hot. All right, so will Carolina tie this? I don't know. Did you answer me? Yeah, I said what's going on. I said what's going on, Don.
No, Carolina will.
Okay.
Good, bro.
I can't wait to see Marchand crying tomorrow night. Is he playing? Because I know he got hurt in Game 4, right? Was it Game 4 or Game 5? I think it was Game 4. Yeah, Barclay Goodrow got the empty netter. Yes. It's nice to see you in here, Don. That's a tough shot. Yeah, so there you go. They know that's it. Wow.
Still 30 seconds left. Done.
was a good season for Carolina, but they're going to really have to be asking themselves questions again about the fact they cannot beat anybody other than the Islanders in the playoffs. Crazy. I still get a point for my bracket. Did you pick Carolina to win, or did you pick the Rangers to win in 7? I'm not sure how that works, Keeb. There's all the excited Ranger fans. All right. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Sabby. Rangers came back to win. Canes are out. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, what a game. I mean, listen, I could sit here and say, as someone that hates both teams, I have no skin in the game. That's an incredible hockey game. It sucks for Carolina. That's a gut-wrenching way to go out. But give the Rangers credit for the fact that they had no momentum going into that third period and just completely took the game back. Don, yeah, you said that the Hurricanes can only beat the Islanders. Expect for any team in the playoffs. Yeah, that's the thing. I think the Hurricanes, the way they're built, it's that kind of Islanders style. And the problem is, I don't think they have the goaltending. Like in this type of game, you really needed Freddie Anderson to stand on his head, and he just didn't do that for you. The Rangers pushed, really not even that hard. I would say the last 10 minutes, the Rangers started to really push, and then they got the power play goal, and then they got the other goal. Like, it happened so quickly, and it didn't seem like for most of the period, they just didn't seem like they were going to win this game. And then it just, all of a sudden, just like that, it just flipped. Like, that's what I mean. The momentum really shifted when they got that second goal, and I hate to say it, that's partially the goalie not giving up that goal at a really bad time. Florida wins tomorrow. I get 2 points for that series. Yeah, I said Florida was going to go to the conference finals as well. I had them losing to I had Carolina going to the Cup final. I will admit.
I didn't.
Your bracket's done. The Jets lost in the first round, so.
My bracket's not done. I picked these two. Islanders lost and Carolina lost. That's what I predicted.
Everything else you were wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm checking right now.
Uh-huh.
How do I see again?
So, guys, expect a video out tonight. I'll break down the series real quick and give you guys a full breakdown. Congratulations to the Hurricane, both teams. Congrats to Carolina. They had a good season again, but this isn't good enough for them, and they don't want the congratulations because this is not good enough for them. But for the Rangers, damn, real good game. Really glad I was able to live stream this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. Like I said, we're going to be doing the next couple videos coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. I'll be leaving my thoughts on this whole series, and we'll be breaking that down tonight. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.